Hi friends, this is Bear and welcome to Aussie Bear Budgets and welcome to another What's New in My Ko-fi Shop. It's been a while since I have shown you some of the challenges that I have put up in my Ko-fi Shop. Some are free, some are for sale, and I wanted to show you some of what I have now, and hopefully I haven't repeated any. I may be showing you some that you've already seen, so if that's the case, please excuse me, but I've uploaded a fair bit and I haven't, I can't remember which ones are new and which I've shown you and which I haven't. So bear with me. I'm just having some coffee. Bear with me if you're seeing some that you've already seen. That is so good. But the other reason that I wanted to do this video is because up until my birthday, which is coming up this Thursday, the 15th of May, everything on my Ko-fi Shop is half price. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a look at some of the challenges that I have up there. And yeah, make sure that you know that if you were interested in purchasing anything, everything is half price at the moment. So go and check out my Ko-fi Shop. The link is in the description, and so and that'll take you directly to my little shop. Okay, so now I have printed these on paper from an old notebook that I'm no longer using, because I didn't want to waste the paper, and these are just going to be for me. So that's why the paper is very thin. It's very see-through. Yeah, so but that doesn't bother me at all. So we have this set, which is just all different icons. Like we've got a Bobo drink. Is that what they're called? A Bobo drink, or a what are they? Bobo tea, I think. Not my kind of thing, but I thought these were so cute. And then we've got some little toadstools, and we've got some kitties in their paws. I really love these. I love these. Now, as I said, some of these are free on my shop. Some of them are for sale, but half price currently. But I can't remember which are which. But they're clearly marked on the shop. So we've got those. I love these. These are just so adorable. How cute are these? So we've got little igloos as the icons to mark off. Icebergs and water splashes, like water drops. These are so cute. So cute. I've been playing around with sizes and different graphics. So this one is like save $2 for each butterfly. This tree is full of butterflies, so it's a bit like, have a bit of a search. Find the butterfly, save $2 for it. And I don't know how much you save because I didn't want to count all the butterflies. You can do that. This one is $2 for each cat. I thought these were so cute. So cute. So bright and colourful, and yeah. So there's that one. These two, I just love the blue theme. I'm loving the colour blue more and more, I think. But yeah, so there's these two. Now on this one, you've got a couple of squares that I've got $10 in. The rest are you make it what you want. You save what you want. You could do it as a roll and save, that sort of thing. Then we've got some little angels. So save your choice for each pair of angel wings. So we've got some angel wings there. Save the amount of your choice for each angel. And then save $5 for each angel, or low income, save $5 for each group of 3. So you can either do it as that's $15 or that is $5. Up to you how you want to do that. We've got some balloons. So this one, each colour is a different amount. I think that adds up to $15, I think. $15 for this one. So just different balloons. This may be one that I have showed you before. I can't remember, but I absolutely love it. So we've got some dresses for all occasions. Let It Snow, so $3 per snowflake. And Celebrate Autumn. That one I made for me because I celebrate autumn. because it means that we're leaving the heat behind for a little while. Then we've got some umbrellas, flowers and unicorns. So again, it can be a roll and save, or you can just nominate how much you want to save for each icon. And this one, this also may be one I've shown you before, I don't remember. But we've got a little bunny sitting up in bed. We've got a kitty with a coffee. That's right up my alley. And then we've got a cake shop. So all things that I think are just absolutely adorable. I was playing around with backgrounds again. And so I put the polygon on top of a background. And then, just put some icons inside. So roll and save for each swirl. And roll and save for each cow. And this is like a cow background. I like how they turned out. It's all a bit of trial and error with the size and stuff like that, because when I put on a background like this, I can't only move it in one direction. Like, so even if I click on the little move thing here, it makes the whole thing bigger. It doesn't just move it out sideways. It makes the whole thing bigger. So yeah, sometimes they come out an unusual size. This one, I think I may have shown you this one before, but it's so lovely anyway. And just playing around with different coloured dots as well. So we've got a picnic, we've got a quilting bee, some music and a guitar. And then we've got some cute pastel little animals. So we've got a unicorn, some little birds, a penguin and some more little birds. They're all fairly low income, so that's good. And then we have a boy and a girl, some cards and a little ghost, and these are all roll 1 or 2 dice and save the total. So it's up to you whether you use 1 dice, 2 dice, totally up to you. Again, just a clip art and putting the dots or the shape on top of that clip art to put your numbers in for however much you want to save. Because sometimes these images are just too cute to reduce them down to a smaller size. You want to really have them bigger so that you can see all the detail. And I love that. And then we have, I was playing around with different ways of putting the numbers on. And I really like how these turned out. So we've got a cat and a girl reading in bed. We've got 2 cats and we've got a beaded lady. They're all so pretty. And we've got this set, which has just got 3 cuties. Yours won't be cut off because this is from a notebook. The page isn't quite as long as an A4 page, so yours won't be cut off. But this doesn't bother me. So, and I was just playing around again with different ways of doing, rather than just doing a standard circle or a standard square. I found some more fancy shapes to use to put your total in. So they're all roll and saves. I like these. These are very cute. Pretty straightforward. We've got like a little princess penguin and a toadstool and a little mouse having a read. And then we've got just some unusual, like we've got a patchwork bear, we've got a very colourful cat, the same with the chicken, colourful chicken, and a cat in a flower bed with some butterflies. Oh, I love this set. I think this is one of my favourites. I really lean toward vintage black and white, and so I think this is one of my favourite sets. So I've got some others that I did that were vintage black and white as well, that have been up on my store for a little while, and I just love them, And then we have cats with umbrellas and a castle. I like this set too. I was really happy with how this turned out. So this is all best friends. So we've got best girlfriends, best pet friends, and best fruit friends. So why not? Why not? I wish my cats were best friends, but they are so not best friends. They barely tolerate each other. But it is what it is. And then we've got the bees. Now I know for certain that this set is free on my Ko-fi store, and it has been so popular. People love bees, and who can blame them? I think they're absolutely adorable. I love bees. And but this set's very popular, but it's free anyway, so go help yourself to that. And then finally, I may have already shown you this one, I don't know, but this is one that I absolutely love as well, especially this, the purple. It's just lovely. And so that's just a 2 set. Now there's plenty of more on my Ko-fi shop. So go and have a look, and as I said, everything's 50% off until and including my birthday, which is Thursday. But after that, everything goes back to its normal price. So yeah, go and have a look, and you might find something that you just can't resist. And I want to thank everybody for their support of my Ko-fi store. I love it when I go on there. I check each day just to see what activity it's had. And I just absolutely love it when I see somebody's downloaded a whole bunch of freebies. I just love it. There was recently a lady on there who downloaded about 29, I think, 29 of my free items. And it just gave me so much joy. It gave me so much joy because it's like, I love being able to give stuff away, but I also love the thought that somebody likes what I created enough to download it. That just makes me so happy as well. So thank you for your support of my Ko-fi store. And there's a couple of items on there. There's a buy me a coffee option on there, and everything that is donated in the buy me a coffee section is going to Scott's Head. So there's a bit of a write-up about that to explain that, yeah, everything that is raised in that manner is going to Scott's Head. And then there's also a savings challenge box that I created. So it's just like a group of savings challenges. And the proceeds from that is going to Scott's Head as well. So check both of those out because they might interest you as well. Okay, I will end this here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment and share, and hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my next video. And in the meantime, take care, God bless, and I love you. Bye-bye.